to the Global Skill Development Council, your gateway to digital transformation. We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC 1024 accredited certification body committed to helping individuals Forbes, Tech We're trusted worldwide for quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in purposeful growth and impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the best practices. Welcome to the Global Skill Development Council, your gateway to digital transformation. We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC podcasts, including Forbes, Tech Target, People Managing People. We offer 100 plus globally accredited certifications across emerging and in-demand domains like generative AI and emerging technologies, HR and learning and development, project management and agile Scrum, ISO and quality management, information security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100 plus global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500 plus multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100 plus authorized training partners and 50 plus universities, supporting talent across all career levels, from entry level to executive leadership. As a GSDC member, you gain lifelong access to interactive webinars, hands-on workshops, SME panels, and global summits. Join a vibrant community of 25,000 plus members and be part of our global events. Check our reviews on Trustpilot. We're trusted worldwide for quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in purposeful growth and impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the best practices. Welcome to the Global Skill Development Council, your gateway to digital transformation. We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC 1024 accredited certification body committed to helping GSDC is accredited by the Accreditation Board for International Certification Bodies, ABICB. For 10 years, we've certified more than 100,000 professionals across Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa, with our offices in Switzerland, the United States, and Singapore. Our programs are recognized by leading publications and podcasts, including Forbes, Tech Target, People Managing People. We offer 100-plus globally accredited certifications across emerging and in-demand domains like generative AI and emerging technologies, HR and learning and development, project management and agile Scrum, ISO and quality management, information security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100-plus global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500-plus multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100-plus authorized training partners and 50-plus universities, supporting talent across all career levels, from entry-level to executive leadership. As a GSDC member, you gain lifelong access to interactive webinars, hands-on workshops, SME panels, and global summits. Join a vibrant community of 25,000-plus members and be part of our global events. Check our reviews on Trustpilot. We're trusted worldwide for quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in purposeful growth and impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the best practices. Welcome to the Global Skill Development Council, your gateway to digital transformation. We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC 1024 accredited certification body committed to helping individuals and organizations stay future-ready in a rapidly evolving world. GSDC is accredited by the Accreditation Board for International Certification Bodies, ABICB. For 10 years, we've certified more than 100,000 professionals across Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa, with our offices in Switzerland, the United States, and Singapore. Our programs are recognized by leading publications and podcasts, including Forbes, Tech Target, People Managing People. We offer 100-plus globally accredited certifications across emerging and in-demand domains like generative AI and emerging technologies, HR and learning and development, project management and agile Scrum, ISO and quality management, information security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100-plus global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500-plus multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100-plus authorized training partners and 50-plus universities, supporting talent across all career levels, from entry-level to executive leadership. As a GSDC member, you gain lifelong access to interactive webinars, hands-on workshops, SME panels, and global summits. Join a vibrant community of 25,000-plus members and be part of our global events. Quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in purposeful growth and impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the best practices.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the AI 100 Days Tool Challenge. My name is Pratibha and I'll be your moderator. So, if at any point you have any question or if you want to ask anything regarding the GSDC AI initiative, please feel free to use the chat box. Once again, let's make this interactive. So, if you want to connect with our today's speaker regarding during the session for any questions or anything like that, or if something clicks with you, please feel free to use the chat box. That's why we know you're with us and you're actively listening and absorbing from this insight. So let's start with today's session. Just allow me a minute to share my screen. Meanwhile, please do guys let us know from where you guys are watching. We would be happy to know that. So just allow me a minute. So, on behalf of the Global Skill Development Council, I'm truly delighted to welcome you all into the GSDC Studio AI Implementation Series 100 Days AI Tool Challenge. So, this is the hands-on webinar series designed especially for managers and professionals like you, so that you can not just learn, but you can also apply what you take away. And one of the things which make this webinar so amazing is the amazing expert of panel we have lined up for you. Some of them have already delivered a very incredible and insightful sessions, and others are all set to bring in more powerful ideas. And here's a little spoiler. So we are continuously adding more speaker into the panel for making your learning journey even more dynamic, engaging, and fun. You want to know how you can grab a spot? Well, hang tight till the end of today's session and I'll be telling you the details then. So, for those who have come with us for the very first time, let me give you a quick introduction who we are. Global Skill Development Council is a globally recognized certification body committed to bridging the gaps between skills, industry, and innovation. We have a community of over 250,000 professionals certified with us. We have 500 plus subject matter experts and 100 plus training providers who contribute to our program. We are associated with 1,000 plus multinational companies and 50 plus university worldwide. We are accredited by ABICB, and we are also very proud to be associated with our media partner WordPress Hub for all of our press releases, event releases, and also helping us simplify our initiative and reach it to the wider global audience. So I wanted to make a quick announcement that we have just launched a very unique platform called GSDC AI Studio Lifelong Learning Initiative. In this, you will be getting the 100 plus live monthly sessions with global experts, which include the 4 daily sessions. You will be getting 45 minutes live expert lead session for hands-on learning. Sessions from global expert. You can learn directly from our AI leaders around the world. Real time practice. You can apply concept immediately and get your question answered right away. Certification ready. You will be getting the training aligned with your industry standard for your job ready skills. So how can you get the benefit of this JSTC AI Studio? Well, let me tell you. So there are 3 ways. First, you have a free 30-day access in which you will be getting the 80 plus live session per month, access to full GSTC Studio. Second, we have a GSTC lifelong membership in $109. You will be upgrading to Pro and you will be getting the 80 plus live session per month, access to full GSDC Studio, free GSDC membership, access to physical event, LinkedIn profile improver. Last but not the least, we have GSDC certification lifetime membership. Now, participant, this offer is for a very limited time of period, so make sure you're getting the use of it. And the offer is starting from $100, in which you will be getting the lifetime access of GSDC certification, all benefits of lifetime membership, personalized coaching, capstone projects plus AI tool, GSDC Copilot, as well as competency assessment tool. So currently we are covering 100+ certification in our portfolio, which include the learning and development, HR, generative AI, agentic AI, emerging technologies, ISO lead auditor and implementer, project management and PMO, agile DevOps and SRE, cybersecurity, digital transformation, and many more. So once you get certified with the GSDC, you just don't walk away with the certification. You also become a part of our community member, in which it comes with the GSDC membership benefits, which include lifelong membership, certification upgrade, workshop, boot camps, learning club access, also the full benefit of GSDC AI Studio, and many more. So, for those who have joined with us for the very first time, let me tell you quickly about the AI Tool Challenge. So, this challenge is all about making AI real, practical, and immediately useful for managers and professionals like you. Across this 100 days, we are diving into tools that helps with everything from automation and collaboration to data-driven decision making. So far, we have already completed so many exciting challenges, and today we are moving ahead with yet another insightful session. So, I hope you're all ready for that. Which brings me to the highlight of our today's speaker, Leela Venkat Satish Kola. So, Leela Venkat Satish Kola has once again come to our platform for giving the session. He has already given the session once in the last week regarding the Atlassian. And so, let me give you a quick introduction about the Venkat Satish who have joined with us for the very first time. So, Leela Venkat Satish Agile is a agile career and leadership coach, passionate about empowering individual to achieve meaningful success. His most inspiring moments come from mentoring conversation that spark clarity and transformation. With experience as a Scrum Master and Agile coach, he has led end-to-end Agile implementation while guiding teams towards impactful result. As a career coach, he has supported 400 plus professionals in advancing their career with confidence. As a leadership coach, he has helped 90 plus individuals build self-awareness, resilience, and fulfillment. His coaching philosophy is simple. Every person has a unique strength, and his mission is to help them unlock their full potential. And today he is going to be leading the session on discovering how your AI co-pilot can accelerate career growth from crafting a powerful polished resume to preparing you for interview success. Learn how intelligence tool can refine your profile, highlight your strength and boost your confidence at every step of the way for your job searching journey. And before handing over the virtual mic to the Leela Venkatesh Satish, just a quick reminder, if you have any queries during the session or if you would like to know more about the GSDC and our initiative, or if you want to connect with the Satish regarding any question during the session, please don't hesitate to use the chat box. Also, I wanted to make few bigger announcement regarding our event timing changes and the announcement worth $400 gift certification vouchers till the end of today's session. So being held tight till end of today's session. And once again, don't be shy. Drop your reactions, emojis, or quick comment in the chat throughout the session. That's how we know you're actively listening and absorbing the insight. With that, it's time to hand over the virtual mic to the Leela. Leela, thank you so much once again for coming on our platform. We are very honored to have you as our speakers. The stage is all yours.
Thanks, Pratibha, for setting the context. Welcome, everyone. Before jumping into the today's presentation, how many of you are actively looking for a job right now or planning to look for a job? Can you just give a reaction or in the chat? Or what's the most challenging step for you as a candidate when you are looking for a job? For me, getting shortlisted for the interview, right? So, because between us and the hiring manager, there is a system called as applicant tracking system, which is causing the challenge for us, any of us, including me, to get shortlisted, our profile to land for an interview, right? So what is an ATS? If you haven't heard or aware about it, it stands for applicant tracking system, which many companies are making use of it at this point of time for shortlisting the profiles. Why ATS? It is not an AI tool, but it is a filtering or it is a gatekeeper to get the profile shortlisted. As a hiring manager, we posted one job opportunity last year and I got 835 profiles. Believe me, if you're in that situation, how will you shortlist the profiles for the first round of interview or even for the second round of interview? That's really impossible to go through each and every profile, 835 resumes and shortlist it. That is where the ATS is playing a very crucial role. Why or what? Volume management. Just now I gave an example, right? My personal example. And then the keyword matching. Out of this 800 profiles, how do I know what is a relevant, valid resume or the profile? That is where the hiring team will be giving the keywords which helps to filter or shortlist the resumes as a first step. Based upon these two steps, the third part comes into picture, the ranking and scoring. So out of all the profiles, the ATS tool, whatever the tool the hiring team is using, it will give the rank of all the available profiles, and from that, the hiring team will take which resume or which set of resumes to even invite for the first round of interview. So now we know the ATS is the gatekeeper between us and the hiring team to even get the interview schedule. So if in case you apply or you came across anytime using Workday or Greenhouse or Talio, those are the ATS tools which the companies are using, not just to capture your resume, but also to validate or shortlist. So next time when you are applying for a job, make sure your resume is ATS compliant. What is that ATS compliant, or what happens if it is not compliant? Your CV will not go through, and if there is any gaps in the keywords, it will not shortlist. And the formatting issues. My sincere friendly advice is to share or upload your resume anytime in a PDF format. Reason, the moment we share in a Word document or any other format, the formatting, the fonts, the spacing, anything and everything might change. So my sincere recommendation or suggestion or friendly advice is to share it as a PDF format. And then what happens? The CV will get rejected for any of these or all of these reasons, which is not our fault. If we have all the required skill set, expertise, and experience, still our resume will not even get picked for the interviews, right? So what is that we have to do? Simple, clean formatting. I will show a couple of examples of the resumes also. What is it, the simple, clean formatting? And make sure to include the keywords from the job description. When I say include the keywords, you don't have to explicitly mention, like it is not, you don't have to mention stakeholder engagement. You need to bring up in a sentence or bring up as a responsibility how you treat the stakeholder engagement. You don't have to explicitly separately call out as a stakeholder engagement as a separate word. No, not required. Right? And then prefer to follow the standard section titles. The Workday or any other application tool, if you observe, they will have a specific set of sections. Prefer to use the simple section titles, which helps to match from the tool perspective. And the format, as I already mentioned, and quantifying plays a very, very, very key role. I was going through some of the resumes as a hiring manager. One specific individual mentioned same set of responsibilities across 4 different jobs at 4 different companies. So I asked one simple question to the HR. What is the growth this specific individual is across the companies or across the roles? If it is the same role, how do I as a manager know whether is there any growth in this specific individual? Because except the start date, end date, and the company name, all the responsibilities is looking same. How do I know? Do I even need to shortlist this profile for the interview, right? So make sure to quantify your achievements. And when I say quantify, it should be, you should be able to explain, you should be able to justify when a question is asked in the interview. Just don't mention some random numbers. Make sure you will be able to explain, give a reason or the logic of how you achieved that. For example, increase sales by 35%. Definitely you will get a question, Satish, what is the steps you did to increase the sales by 35%? Or you might even get a question, what's the revenue before you took the steps to increase the sales versus after the increase? So be prepared to explain, give the logic or the reasoning behind that achievements. So before going into the demo, this is what is happening, the ground reality. 75% of the CVs are getting rejected because of these simple, small gaps or the issues from our side as an individual, as a candidate. Make sure you are not making that mistake next time when you are applying for any job, and not using the proper usage of the sections or the titles or the keywords, which is causing the issue, right? So any questions still now before we jump into the demo? Applicant trashing system, nice. That's what is happening, David, I have to say. Manjula is mentioning, I see that saying budget instead of budgeting, ATS will not recognize. Yes, so there is a, if the hiring team mentioned budgeting as a keyword, yes, it might not shortlist. Or again, the hiring team will give 10 to 12 different keywords. One single keyword might not be causing the impact, but of course it will impact the score, right? So let's quickly go into the demo. You're able to see the screen, ChatGPT?
Yes, we are able to say it.
Yes. So I created a simple question or simple prompt. Consider yourself as a resume expert. Help to validate the suitability of the JD and the resume shared in this conversation. I just copy pasted the JD and then I shared the resume. Here I intentionally skip the personal details. It is up to us as an individual. We don't have to share all the personal details with the AI tools, right? So we can take our precautions. So we can make sure whenever you are uploading or updating or sharing your information with the AI tool, take your own precaution or your step to share or not share the personal details. So what I did, a simple prompt, I can share this in the chart window so that you can use it also, right? So I pasted that prompt, I pasted the job description, I pasted the resume, and the tool gave me the percentage. Shortlist probability is only 35 to 45%. Reason? It started giving all the possibilities. What's working, why or how the 35 to 45% score came versus what is missing or what is likely to block of not getting the resume shortlisted for that specific JD. And it even given the gap map between the job description versus the evidence in the resume and what to add, right? So with the simple steps, we can start getting a clarity for ourselves. Where do we stand? The moment when we open LinkedIn or any website, to Naukri or LinkedIn or any website, I could see like 100 plus profiles or 1000 plus profiles or resumes already applied. So now, even before applying, I will get a clarity that right now my probability of getting shortlisted for interview is only 35 to 45%. So do you need to apply? Or if in case I really want to apply, what is it I have to take? Is what the tool is helping us with the details. So the job description, this is what they're asking, but the evidence is not there in the resume. So the status is giving whether it is missing, partial, or the strong. What is the reason? What is the logic? Why the resume might get selected or not selected? The tool is helping us, right? So what is that the quick edits we can make? The tool is helping us. The same way, I did one more agent. I will share the agent. I created the agent by myself, and it is free, so anyone can make use of it once you have the link or the I will share it with all of you. So I just gave a simple prompt to a postmortem for my resume against the JD. List out why my resume gets picked versus not. So the tool or the agent is asking me to share the resume versus the job description. I shared my resume, I shared the job description, and here this is a different resume. The previous resume which I showed is a sample. This is another sample. I just want to show both the perspectives. So now it is telling the previous example is 35 to 45%. Now it is 82%. And it is telling that strong match so that it might get selected or shortlisted. And here in the agent which I created, I asked what is the reason of this 82% score or the 92 out of 100, the ATS score, which typically the hiring team might be looking. This might not be the exact reason because based upon the tools, based upon the keywords, based upon the filtering criteria the company or the hiring team set, it might differ, but this will give a high level context of how our resume might get selected versus not selected. And it is giving the reason to how to make use of it, right? And another important point, one thing I want to mention is like, make sure any point of time the resume is less than 1 to 2 pages. 2 pages should be the strong case. 1 page more than happy. Max to max, try to keep it as 2 pages. Need not be Hemabindu because like there is a version I am using, so that is what it is showing. But you can try. Right now, ChatGPT 5.1 is available, so you can give it a try with the agent which I am going to share. You can give it a try and you can let me know if in case it is working or not. So I had the paid version of the ChatGPT to create the agents, but to use the agent, we just need to have a login. That's it. No need to have any paid subscription with ChatGPT, or you can even use Copilot, Gemini, or any tool. I'm just showing the ChatGPT as an example. The same exercise or same activity can be done with any of the tool which you're comfortable with or which you're regularly using, right? And hazards, what is the issues? What could be the thing? No tables, images, or multi-column layout. Let me show a quick example. The moment we apply with a resume like this, until unless a human had gone through this resume, it won't go through, right? See, the reason, it has logos, it has multiple sections, it has all possible things, icons, images, logos, split sections. ATS will not be able to identify it. ATS will not filter it until unless it is a single page. So another example, yes, this is another example, or yes, some of the resumes I even come across like this, 100%, 90%, 80% of the bar graphs for showcasing the skill set and everything. Unfortunately, the ATS tool is at this point of time, again, I'm repeating, at this point of time, the ATS tools won't be able to differentiate, won't be able to filter those resumes. So maybe at a later point of time, it might be changed. But right now, while we are talking now on November 2025, that's not the case, right? So to show my resume, simple, plain, black and white, with achievements, with metric, and a 2-page resume. That's it. And all sections simplified, all sections summarized in a simple, detailed way. Nothing else beyond that. And this is the resume which I used here, where I got the score of 92 out of 100. Right? So again, we might get it out. What's the guarantee that if I got 92 out of 100 for getting shortlisted? ATS acts as a first step to filter. The second step to get that interview call is the human valuation by the HR team or the hiring manager. So that is where they will go through what is the pointers, what is it relevant, how is it interesting from the resume perspective, the experience perspective. That is what they will consider for getting the interviews. Sure, Ritesh, I will share the tool link. Let me, I will share the link before I join. Okay. Yeah, thanks, Manjula. Any questions till now? Are you good?
Leela, we have few questions from our
Yes,
participant from the YouTube and LinkedIn. So they wants to know, can I accurately suggest career paths or upskilling recommendation based on a resume, and how reliable is it? It is.
Anytime AI can just give the recommendations, right? So AI, I can mention I have 25 plus years of experience and I established 5 GCCs in India. I exported $100 million and everything. So AI tool will consider what all the information we are inputting into it. So based upon that, it will give it. So we can use it as a reference, but not to rely totally only on the AI for either choosing the career path or anything as such. So the tool will help as a guiding, but not directly as a, we can't just directly make use of it to choose the career path anytime. We can ask the questions. Everything is based upon the prompt and the way we do the prompt and the information we are passing it to the tool. Based upon that, any AI tool will give the output.
Thank you so much for this detailed answer, Satish. So we have one more question. What tasks should we rely on AI for, and which should remain human-driven during job search?
Human driven during job search, make sure we are having that connect. When I say the connect, the sentence formation, everything we need to. I use ChatGPT and Gemini for reviewing my resume and I got the pointers, but I never use the sentences or the statements exactly. I just use it as a reference and I built my own statements. I just took the format, the way the sections, everything is there, but each and every point I mentioned in my resume is my personal information. I composed everything on my own. I just never copy pasted. Like for example, let me show one thing. Right? See, I used revise below pointers to make ATS compliant by adding values, metrics, outcomes. So the tool gave the pointers. Right? I can't just simply copy paste this because I don't even know whether it is 40%. If I get a question, I might not even know what I did to push the delivery by 40%. So it might be only 8% or 5%, or maybe I might have done something else. So we need to ensure we bring in our own statements, our own sentence, our own experience into the resume any point of time, because after filtering the interviews or the conversations, we need to build that story, or we need to explain, we need to connect the dots to get selected for the job.
Thank you
Does that
so much for
answer?
this. Thank you so much for this insightful answer. So we have a few questions from the participant as well. So do you want to take the question right now, or you want to
Yes,
continue with this?
I'm looking at it.
Oh,
So
okay.
do all companies ATS perform the same? Might not be, because that might be, see, the ATS is a tool, right? If I have to just mention, it is like a filter, right? So let's assume you are using Amazon for shopping. Amazon is a global example, so I'm giving Amazon. I'm taking Amazon. So Amazon let's assume all of us in the conversation are searching for men's clothes, for example. Based upon the filters I set, the Amazon for me will show the list of search results. Based upon the filter which you set, it will show your search results. So the same thing happens with the ATS filtering also. For my role, I might be giving different keywords based upon which the score, the same resume which I showed 92%, it might get only 85% because of the different keywords. Or maybe another company or another role, I might get 98%. So the ATS scores will not be same, even in the same company. That is all based upon the keywords filter criteria, which was defined by the hiring team. We can't expect, we can't predict what should be the keywords. Instead, my recommendation or my experience, what I did is like pick and choose 12 to 15 different job descriptions of your target roles, copy paste that and pass it on to the AI tool and figure out what is the common keywords or what is the common expectations from the companies. That will help us identify how our resume should be composed. That is the exercise I did, which made my resume reach the score of 92%. So every job description, I won't change the resume. I will be using only one single resume. I did that groundwork of taking 12 to 15 different job descriptions of companies, pass the job description to the AI tool. I figured out what is the common keywords or the common expectations from these companies. Then on top of it, I built my resume. Does that answer your question, Pradeep? And Travis has a question, formatting affect ATS, meaning if you use different heading formatting to make the resume look good. Heading and the formatting is fine, Travis. It won't be the problem. But if you use the images or the logos of the certifications of the companies or different infographics, that is where it might cause the score to go less, right? But if it is within the word formatting or anything, yes, the size of the formatting or the color, that will still work. It doesn't have any impact. If you craft and improve resume by taking inputs from chart, the chance of it getting, yes, Savita, that's correct. So if we can figure out how we can increase the chances of getting shortlisted for the interviews, right? When we apply to different companies, job titles may differ. Should we change our title based on the title in the job? Example, I'm a tech PM. Should I change my title to delivery lead? Might not be Manjula. So if you can do the exercise which I mentioned, picking up 12, 15 different job descriptions and compose your resume, you don't have to change your resume or you don't have to change your titles. What the companies look is like, not the title, the companies look at the responsibilities, what we did, and how we can add value to the organization. Right? Okay. So now let me quickly share the agent which I created. Let me check how I can share it. Any other questions before we go ahead? I'm creating or I'm exploring different agents. Sorry, which I will show. I can show how I created or what is that I did. See, these are the instructions. Your resume ATS reviewer, precise no fluff resume analysis agent, review resume, access ATS readiness, enforce 1-2 page target, produce structured output. So this is the way I created the agent, which is helping to get the score or get the thing. And what is the sections expected? These are the typical sections which I mentioned in the ATS perspective. What is the core logic? Everything I just provided the inputs, which is what I am using to assess or analyze the ATS perspective, right? Yes, I shared the link. Anyone with the link, you can use it, and feel free to provide your feedback or any inputs, pointers that will help me to improve the quality of the agent. Any other questions before we go ahead? ATS read core competencies or key skills, it takes space. Yes. So no need to mention a separate section, the key skills. Instead, the expectation is to include that within your responsibility. For example, the key skill or the keyword is like stakeholder management. No need to create a separate section. Instead, you need to give a justification, or you need to explain your responsibility of what we did, which helped to improve the stakeholder management. The hiring team will not expect to see a separate section of the competencies. Instead, they want to look around the story of what we did versus what is the impact, what is the outcome, what is the value add we as an individual brought to the role which we play. Let me bring up. Yes, let me share my resume once again, just to. Okay. So the lean portfolio management is one of the keyword for the roles which I am applying. I never mentioned a separate section. Instead, I mentioned 8% improvement in organizational strategy execution by implementing lean portfolio management and aligning the work to value streams. Right. So there is no separate section, or there is no separate mention of the keyword. No need to create a separate section, because the expectation is to include everything within that 1-2 sections or 1-2 pages of the resume. Right? Does that answer your question, Manjula? And also one point which I did is like, see, my first job where I worked as a QA engineer, I just mentioned as one single line, because there is not the role, there's not the type of roles which I'm applying now. So, but at the same time, I don't want to show it as a career gap. No, I was working. So I just mentioned as one single line. Instead of writing 2-3 lines, I just saved that space, which I expanded in other sections. Right? Yes. Same way, we can use the AI tool to help with our interview preparation also. Once we have the JD and the resume, we can prompt the AI tool to help with the interview preparation also.
Thank you so much, Satish, for the amazing and insightful session. I'm sure our participants have learned a lot. So before moving forward, I have few questions from our participant from the YouTube and LinkedIn. So first of all, participant, I really apologize. We'll not be able to take as many as question we can, but we'll try to cover because we are running out of the time. So the question we have that how can job seekers ensure their resume passes ATS screening when using AI tools?
We already answered that as part of our discussion, but to make sure, we need to ensure the ATS is, our resume is of simple format. The word itself has a simple ATS formats. We don't even have to use any third-party tools or any paid versions. If I can quickly open Word, let me share my screen quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I'm using, I open Word. So here we have more templates. Search for ATS. That itself will give the ATS basic HR resume. That is a format or the template which I'm using. So the word itself is having the templates. Can make use of it. We don't even have to go for any coach or any third party or any paid version where they can build our resume. Yes, to look fancy, catchy, it will help, but it's not helping to get shortlisted. Right? If for getting shortlisted, see, the word itself is giving free templates. See how many templates are there. Right? So start making use of it. That itself will be sufficient, along with the pointers which we discussed till now.
Thank you so much for those detailed answer. So we have one more question that according to you, what do you think? Like what will be your top advice for someone who wants to use AI effectively in their job search?
In the job search, the first step is like, along with this, the way we discussed till now for the resume, we can even use for the interview preparation. Like as Pramod, so Pradeep was asking the same. So we can even give the prompt to the AI tool. Consider you are an expert. We can even give the prompt of like, this is the round one, this is the round two, or this is my target role. So we can set the context and then ask again the AI tool to say whether we want to ask the scenario based questions or the tricky questions or complex questions. Or my favorite is like grill me like anything. Because if we get more tough questions, that will help me get prepared. Any question during the interview, live interview, I might feel, oh, okay, yes, I'm already aware of this, or I can even answer that question. So that will help us get prepared mentally even before going for the interview.
Thank you so much for this insightful answer, Satish. So, before moving forward, would you like to give any final comments?
Final comments, use the AI as your advisor, but just don't rely on AI for anything. That's the only closing statement from my side.
Thank you so much once again for the amazing session. So, participant, it's time to move on to the today's AI tool challenge. So, this is your today's AI tool challenge. Use AI Copilot to improve your career journey by refining your resume, strengthening your personal pitch, and preparing for interviews, all powered by AI. I am sharing this AI tool challenge into the chat box for your convenience, guys, so that you don't miss out. Once you will be completing this challenge, while posting on LinkedIn, make sure you're tagging the GSDC, because while tagging the GSDC, you will give us a chance to follow your journey and help you in every step of the way, and also cheer for you for every step of the way. So make sure you're not forgetting it, because at the end of 100 days AI tool challenge webinar, the winners will get the $400 worth gift certification vouchers. And we are so happy to see this many participants are actively taking part into the challenge. And while posting on LinkedIn, they are tagging the GSDC, and while tagging the GSDC, they are giving us the chance to follow their journey and keep track of their progress and cheer for them for every step of the way. So make sure you're also tagging the GSDC as well. And before moving forward, I wanted to make a quick announcement regarding the utility tool. So, as today we got to know that AI can be a very helpful for our job hunting journey. So, utility tool is also one of that tool which will make your job hunting journey even more easier, and will make you stand out your resume in front of the HRs and recruiters. So, what you have to do, you have to go into the utility tool, and you have to log in by your LinkedIn ID and password, and it will give you a recommendation according to the job designation you have targeted and industry you have targeted. It will give you the bio recommendation, the portfolio, the experience recommendation, and everything. And like according to that, you can improve your profile, and it can make your life job hunting journey more easier. So please and also we are giving a complimentary coupon code to our participant who is going to use the utility tool. So this coupon code will give you 100% off. So it is a very very good chance, and but it is for a very limited time of period. So make sure, hurry up, grab this offer, and make a best use of the utility tool. I I'm really sorry. I would also like to share the LinkedIn ID of our speaker, Leela Venkat Satish. I apologize, I forgot to share it because we are running out of time. But make sure, guys, you are connecting with him on the LinkedIn. He would be, if you need any guidance, any advice, or if you want to connect for any consultation, he would be happy to help you. So I have shared his LinkedIn ID into the chat box. Please do connect with them. And as I told you that I wanted to make a few announcement regarding our upcoming week event. So there has been some changes made. So like from now onwards, you guys can catch us at the different time. So we are merging our it's 6 p.m. and the 10 p.m. event timing. And today, if I talk about the event, like the upcoming week, the event is going to be at 6:30 a.m. CST, 8:30 p.m. SGT, 6 p.m. IST at 6:30 a.m. CST for the AI. And in AI implementation series, we are going to cover the topics which include the Gen AI in finance from innovation to implementation, machine learning and deep learning foundations in financial AI, generative adversarial networks, transforming data and risk simulation in finance, and VAs and hybrid models in finance analytics, time series forecasting with Gen AI, predicting marketing movements. So please make sure you guys are like, I hope to see you all there as well, actually. So I hope to see you all there, and please make sure you are joining to our new session timing from the new referral link, which you can get on our website. And apart from that, we are also continuing our ISO event and our L&D webinar event. So the session is going to be for ISO. We are going to cover the topic from introduction to ISO IEC 4201, understanding the AI management system standard, building responsible AI governance with ISO 4201 and 2023, preparing for ISO 4201 certification from readiness to audit, ISO 27001 2022, understanding the hi Pradeep, I'll update you regarding the AI timing once again. So the AI timing is actually 6:30 a.m. CST, 8:30 p.m. SGT, 6 p.m. IST, and 6:30 a.m. CST. So I hope that clears now, Pradeep. And also, regarding the ISO topic, which I was telling you guys, so ISO 27001 2022, understanding the latest changes and transition strategies. And the last but not the least, we are going to cover the ICMS fundamentals, building a strong information security management system. I am going to share the referral, the registration link into the chat in a while. Just please allow me a minute. And we are also continuing our learning and development webinar, and in upcoming week we are going to cover the topic, the new architecture of learning and development strategies, from training to performance, building a culture of continuous learning, design digital learning experience that engage and deliver, aligning learning and development strategies with business goal, how to build competency framework that actually works. And the learning and development and ISO seminar is going to be webinar is going to be simultaneously on the same time. So the timing is 8:30 a.m. CST, 10:30 p.m. SGT, 8 p.m. IST, and 9:30 a.m. EST. So just allow me a minute. I will be sharing the links for this webinar so that you guys can connect with us immediately. And just please give me a minute. So this is the ISO webinar link, which I'm sharing right now into the chat box. And this is the learning and development webinar link, which I'm sharing right now into the chat box for your convenience, guys. And last but not the least, this is the this is the AI implementation series link, which I'm sharing right now. Just allow me a minute. My system is acting a little bit hazy due to the technical issue. So meanwhile, do let us know, like, what do you guys think? Do you need any suggestion? Like, if you have any suggestion, if you want to see any changes in our event, or if you have any, you want to see this topic into the AI, or otherwise for any other webinar, we would love to know that, because we want to make your learning journey more easier, more dynamic, more engaging and fun. So we would love to hear your suggestions as well. And this is the webinar link for the AI Studio series. So you can join from the webinar, all three webinars from there. And so I hope all the participants have gotten the clear understanding regarding the timing. I'm telling the timing once again. The timing is going to be for AI 6:30 a.m. CST, 8:30 p.m. SGT, and 6 p.m. IST, 6:30 a.m. CST. And for learning and development in ISO, the timing is 8:30 a.m. CST, 10:30 p.m. SGT, 8 p.m. IST, 9:30 a.m. EST. And these are the platforms where you can connect with us, guys. So you can connect with us on LinkedIn, on our website, on the WhatsApp group. Also, as I told you, we would love to hear your feedback. We would love to hear learning outcomes. We would love to know session key takeaways, and if you have any suggestions, or if you want any changes, or if you want to see any other topic covers, we would love to see that. So please make sure you're dropping your feedbacks into the Trust Pilot. I'm sharing all of the links into the chat box for your convenience, guys, so that you can connect with us on the every platform, can stay updated, and for the upcoming events and everything, and also drop your feedback onto the Trust Pilot. And before moving forward, I am seeing few questions regarding the webinars. So Manjula is saying that 6:30 a.m. is too early when we are running around into the household. I do understand, Manjula, 6:30 a.m. CST is too early. So I really apologize for the inconvenience. But these webinar, because now the Thanksgivings and the Christmas week has been come, like now the holidays and everything started. So because of that, for a limited time of period, we have changed our webinar series, webinar AI webinar timing from at 6:30 a.m. CST. But if suppose if you're not able to join at any time, so we do the recording also. So you can go into our YouTube, or you can go into our LinkedIn, and you can see the recording from there as well. In the case if you're missing sometimes, but if it's possible, I would love to see you in the webinar session, because I know that you join into every session and you ask a lot of good questions. I would love to have you. And this is just for a limited time of period till the New Year's and everything, every holiday is passing on. Then we will have the new timing once again, and we'll update you for that. And so with that, it's time to come to an event end. And before that, I just my screen is actually getting stuck today. Before that, I would like to celebrate the referral champions. So Dauda, Saroj, and Leela Venkat Satish itself. So thank you so much for all of you to helping us simplify our initiative and reach it to the wider global audience. We are so like keep the momentum going, and you can also be part of the referral championship. So what you have to do, if any of your peers, colleagues, professors, professional wants to join for this webinar, go onto our GSDC website and take the referral link from any webinar for which they want to join, and share that referral links to your professionals, colleagues, or friends. If once like every referral bill, I'll give a point. So once you hit a $50 point, you will be able to get a free gift certification voucher. And with that, it's time to come to an event. Thank you so much, Satish, once again for the amazing session. We are so happy to see you once again on our platform, and we are very honored to have you as our speaker. Thank you so much, all the participants, for joining us into our learning journey. And I hope to see you all into the upcoming weeks as well. In case if you are not able to get the link from this chat, please visit on our GSDC website. You will be able to get the joining link from there as well. And till that, keep learning, keep energizing. Have a happy weekend, everyone. And good night, good evening, good day, wherever you are.